Today we're going to use 2 pans, and we are going to cook shepherd's pie with hamburger meat, corn, mashed potatoes, 𝙪𝙪𝙪 gravy sauce. Y'all come on, let's make a meal in the van. Several of you commented on the nachos that I made in the van the other day. Today, very, very windy. At Quartzsite, it's the first day of the WRTR. I don't think I'm going because of the wind and the dirt that's blowing around and the cold. So I decided I would cook lunch here in the van and bring y'all along with me. Today, I am going to attempt to cook shepherd's pie on the stovetop in the van. Let's see how this turns out. I don't know. And of course, the first thing we're going to do is cook up some hamburger meat. So let's get that started. Let that cook up and we'll go to the second step. Okay, my meat is done. So I'm going to get a couple of paper towels here. And I learned this from another video, another YouTube channel, that just soak grease up and chunk it in the garbage. Now that we got that, let me turn the heat off. Now that we've got the grease out of it, I am going to take some 𝙪𝙪𝙪𝙪 gravy, and not using the whole pack, and I'm going to measure out some gravy. That will probably be enough right there. Now then, I'm going to get a little bit of water. Turn my heat back on and let this make some gravy. Okay, I'm going to let that cook down for a minute, and I'm going to get my corn. I've lost my corn. It is so easy to lose stuff in here. Where did my corn go? I just had it. Ah, there it is. I just use these individual size corns, and I will drain the juice off of it. So then I'm going to take my corn, lid off of it. I'm going to sprinkle my corn on there. So I have the 4 cheese Mexican, and now that I've got my corn on there, I'm just going to layer it with cheese. I'm going to set that to the side for a minute. Next, I have Betty Crocker creamy mashed potatoes. And in my pan here, I'm just going to follow the directions. And I don't know what the directions are, and I can't see them. Heat water and butter. Okay, 1 1/3 cups of water. I don't know if y'all can hear that wind whipping out there, but it is forever cutting up. Alright, so 1 1/3 cup of water. Now, I just have a big block of butter, so I really don't know how much. Just 3 tablespoons of butter is. So we'll just call it there. And then next I need a 1/2 cup of milk. Is that a half? I can't see. Hang on. Yes, 1/2 cup of milk. We're going to heat the water and the butter until it's boiling. And then we're going to stir in the milk and potatoes. And let stand for 2 minutes. Alright, so the water's boiling, so we're going to stir in the milk. And then we're going to stir in the potatoes. And let stand for 2 minutes. Anybody timing? Has it been 2 minutes yet? I don't think it's been 2 minutes yet. Maybe one? We're still waiting. I think it's been 2 minutes. So I'm going to take my dish that has the corn and the meat and the cheese. I'm going to turn it back on low. And I'm going to top it with these potatoes. And there you go. Now then, let's see if I can clean some of this up. Clean as you go while that's cooking on low. And basically what I want it to do is that gravy to kind of bubble up over the rest of it. I don't mind cooking in the van. It's the cleanup I don't like. Going to top it with a little bit more cheese. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. Now I'm going to put the lid on it and let it bubble up and melt that cheese, and it should be ready to eat. I'm excited. Can't wait to try this. It is done. And now we're fixing to dig into it and see if it's any good. I hope so. It smells good. Anybody want a bite? It's piping hot. Oh, and it smells good. Yeah, that's got a good taste to it. That au jus gravy makes it taste really good. Thanks for joining me. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. If you have any food suggestions, let me know. It's tough to come up with one-pan meals all the time out here. But man, this is good. See you on the next one. Bye.